Good morning, people. Currently washing up. So we've just had a lovely Irish sausage bacon, no, not bacon, Irish sausage roll. Compliments to Mr. D, which he brought back his sausages from Ireland.
Oh, they are lovely.
We didn't do much filming yesterday because we spent the day literally at the swimming pool. Mr. D was tired after his flight, so had a chilled out day. But today we are going to go to I think it's called Simile. We're going to investigate some more of Italy. So better tidy this van up, haven't we? So it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah,
so
tied up.
yeah, the sun is out. Let's go. Well, Mr. D booked the taxi. I was examining this beautiful lemon tree right by the swimming pool. Italy is full of these citrus trees. So we arrived at Simone and we're going to walk up to the end up there. It's quite a nice day today. It's not too hot, but it's not cold. There's a nice breeze coming off that lake.
Right, a couple of lemons in front of a load of lemons.
A load of lemons.
Yeah.
Look at the size of them.
Yeah, look at the size of these lemons here.
Look at them.
Alles.
They are big
The kleine und der
lemons.
große.
Oh my goodness me.
Hier 3 Euro.
So this is the castle, and also the entrance into the old town.
Should we do it then?
Yes, let's go have a look.
We headed to the archway to the inner courtyard, and then what happened next totally floored us. It was so beautiful, the castle walls and the colour of that water. The Scaligera Castle is a fortress from the Scaliger area. It was built in the late 13th century, and it's one of Italy's best preserved castles. Literally set by the castle walls is the Church of St. Anna, built in the 14th century. It must have been one of the smallest churches I've ever been in. We didn't get very far, it was hot, so we headed to the nearest ice cream shop.
How about that for a cone? Cherry gelato.
Beautiful, just what we needed.
Cool us down a little bit.
We then headed up the town to see what it was about. My goodness, lemons are everywhere. Now, Simone is very touristy. They have a lot of visitors. Apparently, they had 322,000 last year. Well, we're 2 more. It is also a traffic-free town. So we were shocked when we saw this car coming through. And it even has a lollipop man. We then realised that the only traffic allowed through the streets was for the local businesses and the hotels. Good job, can't see us getting May through here. Now, Simone is famous for its thermal baths. How's that feel?
Oh, nice. Cool.
There are some free mud baths dotted around Simone, but this time we didn't have time to look for them. Oh, we just had to sit down because we've climbed up a big hill to get to this church, which is San Pietro in Mavino Church, which was built in the 8th century. And it's the oldest church in Simone. So we're just sitting in the olive garden, really, outside the church, isn't it, Mr. D? Are you recovered from that hill now?
I have recovered from the hill now, yeah.
We had a quick look around the church, which is indeed very old. We then lit a candle. Just outside the church there is a very old bell and memorial to the fallen soldiers during the wars. The bell is called Julia, and it used to be rung for the fishermen in case of fog. We then walked through the olive garden and were met with some stunning views. Now this path leads to the archaeological ruins of the Grotto di Catalu. They were closed today, being a Monday. But the walk was still enjoyable and there was plenty of pieces of art around for us to explore further. Interesting piece of art, and it's called the Love Boat.
So this piece of sculpture is to represent the people, the boat people migrating to Italy.
Interesting. At least it's not a boat, not a dinghy.
Yeah.
Well, that dog's certainly enjoying his form of transport. Beautiful. Simone was indeed a very pretty place. There was lots of places you could wander off to explore up narrow alleyways. One word to sum up Simone: stunning. Visit it. So, good morning guys. It is the 4th of June, I believe, and we are just getting ready to go. Mr. D is just securing things in our back box. We've been here at this site just over a week, as you know. But yeah, we're moving on today. We're going off down towards Bologna and down the east coast. So the pitch is all right. It was a big pitch actually. It's just such a shame the grass is long. It could do with a cut, but apart from that, it's been a good stay, and it's been a safe stay. So yeah, so we're going to go to Lidl, stock up on some supplies, and then head to Bologna. Let's go find Mr. D.
That's the back box, all locked down, everything in it. We're ready to roll now.
Right, let's go then. Let's go pay the bill actually.
Yes, we're going to pay the bill.
And that's it, off our pitch. Close, but okay, we got off of there okay. So that was it. Goodbye to Bashira de Garda, and off we left to go to Bologna. The journey was uneventful, apart from this lorry who got stuck on the road. So welcome to Bologna. Let's see what it has to offer, shall we? Good morning.
Good morning.
We're on a bus again.
And we're heading into Bologna City.
So we'll go and see if we get lost. So
Yeah, we'll visit the sites. Apparently we've got leaning towers here, which we'll have to have a look at. And just carry on with the day looking around Bologna.
right, let's get on with it then. And that's exactly what we did. We do love a Dotto train, so we decided to catch the Dotto train, which did a tour of the city. It took us round all the main sites in Bologna and up to the very top of a hill overlooking the whole city, where the Madonna di San Luca is situated. We've come to the sanctuary of the Madonna of San Luca, which was consecrated in 1765. It's on the top of a very, very big hill, and we caught the train up to here. Let's go and have a look then. Well, it's all looking rather grand, isn't it? But let's show you what we came to see. Inside the sanctuary is the icon of the Virgin Mary, which is allegedly painted by Luke the Evangelist. And there she is, proudly presented on the wall. Now this is the start of a 3.8 kilometre covered walkway consisting of 666 arches. It was built to protect the icon to be carried up the hill, and still to this day a procession leaves from the centre of Bologna every year. Now don't judge us people, we went and caught the train back. Once we were back in the city, we headed to the Twin Towers. Now these two towers are the most prominent ones remaining in a city that used to be full of towers. We then headed over to the Basilica of San Petronio, which began its construction in 1390. It certainly lived up to its name. It was enormous inside. I don't think I've ever been in a church this big in my life. So Bologna certainly didn't disappoint us, from its ancient city wooden wall structures to the Roman ruins underneath the Sala Busca library. The Roman ruins of the ancient city of Bologna date back to 189 BC. But what stood out for us on our trip was this place. It's the Piazza Santo Stefano. It is one of the most symbolic places of Bologna, commonly considered a square, but it's actually an open space housing 7 churches. This place was truly incredible. It was like a piece of history. One of the churches dated back to the 5th century. It was pretty spectacular to walk around. So if you're in Bologna, do come to this place, especially if you like history. I would say it's one of the most unique, complex places I've ever been to. But despite its history, there was always time for a bit of fun. Well, what you bought me, Mr. D?
Question about that cheapest ice cream you get in Italy. McDonald's McFlurry.
A McFlurry! Yummy yum! Just what we need. Ribbon off.